how are you all doing? So what am I cooking today? Firstly, let me show you more great quality produce from Lake District farmers. This time, lamb racks, which I will be turning into cutlets. So we are making tandoori style lamb cutlets. Right, watch this. So we start with some olive oil, my favorite, in a bowl. So olive oil is in my bowl, and now I need to spice things up a little bit. So here we go, red chili powder. So I've got, well, this was actually sent as a one rack, which I've cut into two. So you have 4 bones in now one rack. So you can cut them into cutlets beforehand if you prefer. So that's easily going to serve 2 people. Depends how many cutlets you can eat. And I love these. I think I can eat about 4 actually. Okay, so red chili has gone in. Now I need some cumin powder. I also need some garlic salt for seasoning. That goes in. If you don't have garlic salt, onion salt is also fine, or just normal salt if you prefer. Need some garam masala, our 15 spice wicked garam masala, my grandfather's recipe. So that goes in as well. We need some dried coriander leaf. That goes in. I'm going to add a touch of green cardamom powder. This goes superbly with lamb, so it is quite strong, so I'm not going to add too much. I'm going to go in with some ginger and garlic paste. So this is fresh ginger and garlic in equal amounts. That goes in too. So you're making a nice tandoori marinade. And as you already know, I'm not going to leave this to marinate. I want to eat it straight away. You can leave it to marinate, so you can do it the day before and then leave it in the refrigerator to marinate. It's absolutely your choice, but I'm not going to do that. Some green chili, fresh green chili, either finely chopped or made into a paste. So that goes in as well to make it nice and spicy. So red chili and green chili together combined is going to give us perfection. Okay, and now some yogurt as well. So let's go in with the yogurt. And I'm keeping my tandoori marinade pretty simple. I don't want to overpower it too much because lamb cutlets have a unique flavour of their own. They don't really need too much. And that cardamom is going to give it a beautiful flavour anyway. Right, what I need to do now is mix. Give this a mix together. Look at this already. Deliciousness in a bowl. Right, give that a good mix. Now, my oven is preheating on 180, but what I am going to do is sear these racks on a frying pan or in a frying pan first, and then just finish them in the oven. And in regards to how you want to cook your lamb, like I like it medium, some people like it medium rare, or my dad likes the lamb well done, so it's up to you. So you might need to just adjust your oven time, cooking times accordingly. Okay, let me actually, that needs a bit of seasoning actually, so I'm going to go and add some salt as well, because I added garlic salt, but it's not enough, so I've added a little bit more normal salt as well. Okay, righty. That should now be perfect. Get another spoon and taste that. Perfection. Perfection. That is so good. Okay, right. My beautiful lamb racks from Lake District Farmers. Best. Such good quality. Right, what I'm doing is just marinating my racks as well as I can. Just all onto there. And what I also do is just save a little bit of marinade as well. So let me just put that one in there and do the same to this one. And I have some marination left as well, and I'll tell you later as to why I do that. Can you hear my dad singing, by the way? Yeah. Okay, righty, that's all perfect. Okay, right, next step. Okay, frying pan heating, oil, vegetable oil in. Now you want to get the frying pan really nice and hot before you start searing your lamb. So what searing does is just seals the lamb rack. So you're not really cooking, it's not to cook the inside of the rack, it's just to seal the outside. The oil is nice and hot. Now what I'm going to do is put my lamb rack, the pan should be sizzling nicely, and the other one. And just let that sizzle, actually, and get all that oil and goodness in there. Let that sizzle on one side for about a minute or so. Let's give that a minute and then we will turn over. Right, let's go ahead and turn over. Look at the colour created. So I've just nicely sealed that wrap from one side. Right, the other side, another minute on that side as well. My pan is still on quite a high intense heat. Just be really careful as well when you're doing this. Right, let me just check. That's had a minute now. Lovely, beautiful colour. Okay, what I'm going to do is strip that off. I'm going to put that wrap into my oven tray like this. It's not ready for the oven yet. Well, it can be. If you want to put it into the oven like this, then you have an option to go ahead and do it. But I like to cut mine into cutlets, and then show you a little trick. Okay, what I've also done is just left these to cool just for a few minutes, because what I want to do now is put them onto my chopping board, like so, and cut them into cutlets. I mean, some people, like I said, they do leave them as racks, and you can just put them into the oven straight away, but I like to cut them into little cutlets. I just feel that there's more that way. I don't know how, but anyway. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just cutting them into cutlets. You need a nice, good knife to do this. Okay, and it can be a little bit tough because of course they're not cooked through the middle yet, but just cut them into cutlets as well as you can, keeping all that nice fat, juicy fat on. I like to keep the fat on because that's where all the flavour comes from in the lamb cutlets. Okay, wow. And I'm going to show you a little trick. So let me go ahead and cut the rest of these, and then I can show you my trick. Okay guys, right, cutlets cut. What I want to do is go ahead and put my cutlets into the tray like this. Wow, let's put it that way. Like this. Ah! Okay, right, now remember my little trick? Let me show you what that is. Actually, it's more of a tip than a trick. Well, here's a trick as well. Okay, right. What's this? That marinade I saved it for a reason. So what I'm doing is just generously coating the cutlets now with that marinade. Oh. So in terms of putting this into the oven now, how long do you want to get it in there for? My oven's on 180. So really, you want to cook it how you like it. So because I like the medium, I wouldn't give this more than about 12 minutes in the oven to cook perfectly. But really, it's up to you. Oopsie, did I do that side? Oopsie, oopsie. Yeah, oopsie, I'm a bit confused now. All right, yeah, that's fine. Okay, right. So use the rest of that marinade just to... I'm a bit confused now which ones did I turn over, but I think it should be fine. I'm putting lots on, so just everywhere. And on the bone as well. These are going to be so good. You can have these with cheesy mash, with a side salad, just some roasted veg, or some pan-fried veg even, boiled veg even, just as it, if you want them like rare, like my brother loves them rare, so that you would give them literally 4 to 5 minutes in the oven, no more than that. I want them medium though. Well done, I would say about 15 minutes in the oven. So these are ready for the oven. I'll share the results with you. I told you, perfection. So literally 12 minutes in the oven is how I like my lamb cutlets cooked. Just look at these. And can I just say, the beauty of having French trimmed cutlets is something else. So you can use any cut of lamb for this. I'm not saying you can't, but if you can, try to get the best quality French trimmed lamb cutlets, lamb rack like this. Right, only one thing left I need to do, and I'm sorry to have to do this to you, but this has to be done. Right, here we go. Let me show you the inside actually. Just look. You know what I meant by medium? Like this. Perfect. Okay, right. My favourite. I love lamb. Right. And Lake District farmers, yet again, thank you for sending me such quality meat. Right. I'm really sorry. That is so good. Please try this recipe. That is amazing. I'm not like bigging myself up, but that is actually too good to be true. Go ahead, give those a try. I'll see you soon. Stay happy and stay safe. Bye.